That's what I said. California, 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 California. In the city of, you know what? All the cities of California. Give the children back their land. That's right. Queen Kalifia is coming back for her revenge. Queen Kalifia is coming back for her land. You must give back the land to our children. Yes, you may want to reconsider what you've done. Yes, to the descendants of Queen Kalifia, as you see the southern portion of California, okay, is in jeopardy. That fire is going to spread all up to the northern portion of California because Queen Califia's soul is crying out right now. Okay? That Southern California ain't where you want to be at right now because, like I said, she's coming back to destroy everything. This queen coming back to destroy everything. You understand what I'm saying? And so as she destroys, she's going to sacrifice. See, there ain't nobody but Oya and Shango right there. See, the people that know it, Queen Kalifia got that energy. And she going to burn that place up. I'm looking at what's going on over there. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all better, Cali, you better work something out. See what I'm saying? If you can't work something out, it's going to be an earthquake there. Y'all going to have a fiery earthquake. You're going to have firestorms, mudslides that's going to be worse than ever. It's going to be so devastating. Because she coming back to take her revenge. Just a reason. Death Valley is the hottest place on the planet. And let me tell you something. Her and what they said, the California Indians. Them folks had some supernatural power there. So if you are a descendant of Queen Kalifia and the California and Black Indians, because that's what was there first. We could say all kind of little things. But it was some black folks that inhabited California before any folk inhabited it, okay? It was not the what you know, those Anglo-Mexicans. No, it was not them. They know it was not. It was some black folk with some nappy hair. They had woolly hair. Some of them had straight hair. That's their land. And baby, people thought 2020 was going to be this. 2020 is all about 2020 vision. Yes, it was. Yes, it is. But it's also about the great awakening of sacrifice. Thank you, baby. The great awakening about sacrifice, destruction, and all of those things, so things can be set right. 2020 and beyond. I can see the asphalt began to melt. And it's gonna give out some poisonous gas. You're not gonna be able to live there. And the people who trying to stick it out and say, I'm gonna stay on over here anyways, you're gonna breathe them poisonous gas. And I'm telling you, gonna be some mass suicides coming from this situation. People are going to be coming down ill with all these mysterious sicknesses and everything in that surrounding area. Do you hear me? Get ready for some, I told y'all, get ready for some blackouts. Internet blackouts. Okay? Electrical blackouts. They're going to be able to keep up with the grids as we continue on like ain't nothing happened. We going on with it like ain't nothing happened, like everything good around here, and it ain't. And ain't nobody preparing to do nothing. California is on fire because it's what? Revenge. Revenge time for Queen Kalifia. The thinnest veil is here right now. The ancestors, you understand, are right beside us right now. You're going to be hearing strange bumps, noises, and all this creepy stuff going on. You're going to start experiencing a lot of paranormal things, especially in the most places out west. It's going to be crazy, man. I'm telling you. Queen Kalifia. All y'all Californian offsprings of Queen Kalifia, light a candle for her. Ask her to spare you some mercy over in that area over there. I know the whole California is not on fire, it's just a vicinity, but the fire is spreading to more and more counties in Southern California. Light your candles. Light your white candle. If you can't just go on, get your stuff and get on up out of there, okay? Light your candles and ask her to spare you some mercy. Because she's on fire. She's raging. And I don't know what made those people think, those Anglos think that they could go over there and put everybody's ass out and go over there and live the luxury life with no consequences. And wherever these Anglos are that took this land, no matter where you go, she's going to find you and destroy whatever you get your hands on, because you got to remember something, okay? What you have gotten it off the blood, sweat, and tears off of some melanated person. And you say, yeah, but I worked hard. Yeah, you worked hard by working somebody else to get you worked somebody else's back. That's the hard work you did. You worked someone else's back, or you rolled somebody else's back to get what you wanted, okay? So whatever you get, it will be destroyed. So saith Queen Kalifia. Okay, let me get in here. How y'all doing in here? Hey, Sheba baby. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Hey, Tay Unique. Hey, no Sheba, you been doing okay? Hey, Matthew Ferguson, peace and blessings to you too. Hey, Renee Secret Garden. Hello, everyone. Respect Mama Wisdom. Thank you. Hey, Tiffany, how you been doing? That's right. Tiffany says, hey, Mama, yes, say that, give it back. They got to give y'all shit back. If they don't, give it back. Light your candles, honey, because I'm telling you, Queen Kalifia is going to sacrifice even people, the innocent people, these what they call you, casualties and stuff like that. You're going to be one of those. You're going to be a casualty. But if you don't mind being a sacrifice, sometimes we want to be a sacrifice because we feel like, you know what I'm saying, the more sacrifices and stuff like that justice can get, the quicker we can get to goddamn justice. So if you want to be a sacrifice, that's fine. Go ahead on and stay on over there and breathe those poisonous gases up from the asphalt and all of those other synthetics that they've used. And you see what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying that to be mean or nasty or anything like that. You do what you got to do. You know? They're not going to be able to put the fires out. And it's going to get hot. It's going to be unbearable. You talking about Death Valley was hot? Baby, it is going to be Death Valley in them little areas over there where them fires at. It's red glowing. And we finna get a red blood moon. Not because the scientists say a red blood moon is coming. It's because I'm an oracle and a sage. I see a blood moon coming soon. Look, we're going on into a phase of a dark moon, but guess what? We got a blood moon coming soon. And blood moons are bad omens. All in the name and the justice of all of those who have been wronged, who have been utilized, you understand, like you was a horse, a mule, a donkey. You understand what I'm saying? to do somebody's work so they can sit down and live off of the fat of the land and then claim that they work hard for what they have. You have blood on your hand, and what you have, you did not earn it. You did not deserve it, so shall it be destroyed. Queen Kalifia is looking for her justice, and she's found it. And all who remain in those areas shall be and will be a sacrifice. So stay there if that's what you want. Okay? California is dying. America's dying. All of this is dying. And you know, I'm excited about it. Let's just put it like that. I'm excited. Because this right here is going to return. You understand? What has been stolen back to those who actually legally were here first, the indigenous. So I'm good. Now there's some people who are not indigenous that are right along with me. They said burn, baby, burn. Because they sick of the injustices too. Okay, this is not about the race thing. This is all about the right thing. Hello? The right thing. So, I mean, y'all, the earth is saying all y'all motherfuckers got to go. Everybody. They gonna turn the earth back to the indigenous people and those tribal people in the remote villages that respect and honor the earth as if though it's a living entity. One night I just sat there and got so frustrated. I just walked in my yard with my staff late at night. And I want to talk about that. I was walking in with my staff and I just got so upset because my ancestors, you know, it's a thin veil. So all of them came and communed around me. All my loving sacred ancestors. And they grabbed me and they hugged me and they told me their stories. How they died waiting on reparations. Just like this motherfucking $1,200 check. Like a goddamn reparation. This $1,200, you're gonna die waiting on it. As they just take their times, like $1,200 to all of these Americans that have slaved. You understand? All their lives. All they work, putting their hands on their right chest. Their right hand on their left portion of their chest, talking about, I pledge an allegiance, this ritual. You understand? Thinking that they were in the greatest country in the world. The country now that has said, we can't afford to give you $1,200. The $1,200 we're going to give you right back. And then that y'all going to give us right back. We just don't want to see you with that. Therefore, we can care less if you're thrown out on the street. We got rich people who can liquidate their assets and buy up all of the homes all over the nation. Because this is our mission anyways. To genocide the poor and the so-called middle class. Get them out of our hair. Let's throw them on the streets. Let's purge this place of these people. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm getting at. That's why the areas that they like is burning. I even saw with that little place, Silicon Valley, getting hot as fuck. I saw it. All these little places where all of these so-called wealthy Americans who have stolen labor so they can sit over there real comfortable over there. I see it all being sacrificed. If the fire can't reach it, I know the mudslides, the earthquakes, and pestilence can. You're just going to look around at your house and on your ceilings and walls, you're going to see statue buttress. This soot is going to come in and suffocate all of those who are guilty, says Queen Kalifia. The soot is going to get most of them, and they don't even know. To her descendants, light a white candle. From this day until the fires are purged. Soot is not good for us, and I got one of the biggest problems I got is the soot in my house because I burn lots and lots of candles. What they do over time is it start getting on your walls and ceilings, so you'll find yourself having to dust your ceilings often and paint often and everything. But what they got coming from over there, their lungs will be painted in soot. So all of her descendants need to burn a candle. And if you're innocent and you're not a descendant of Queen Kalifia, and you really back this cause for her justice, you understand what I'm saying? Then you light your white candle too. But if you one of the ones that think it's okay to go around stealing folks' land and just going on about your business and build you a fortress and stuff, using the label of people who don't necessarily want to do it or are forced to do it because if they don't do it, they won't eat. So soot shall line your lungs. I'm telling you now, this ain't that. Come on now, y'all give me a break. All of y'all, you two, give me a break. Because I got to get this truth out here. Okay? Let me see what's going on in the chat. Hey, Michelle Griffin, how you doing? Chastain Stone, how you doing? She said, Ashe, justice for the indigenous will be 2020 and beyond. Justice to the indigenous people of the land. 2020 and beyond. See, people thinking this sorrow is just going all of a sudden just, it's just going all in. 2020 is going to be over. This goes on for a series of years. This is just the beginning of our sorrows. Okay? The reason why I don't mind being the sacrifice is because I know I'm going to help a lot of people. I've gotten older. I understand. And I know that if I reincarnate as my offspring, I'll come back to something better than I'm coming back to now. Does that make sense? It's just like a soldier. Soldier don't mind getting out there. You understand? Doing whatever they can as they fight and fight in the name of their offsprings to make things better for them. This is what our ancestors did for us. My ancestors worked real hard so that I can be here in a situation where I didn't have to go through what they went through. You understand? So this is why we're having this ancestral worship for them, so we can recognize what they've done to make things better for us. They deserve it. And meanwhile, while I do this ancestral worship, we're going to do a vigil for, at least for Queen Kalifia and all of the other kings, queens, and pharaohs, you understand, who have come before us and actually inhabited this land and the trees, the vegetation, the animals, the rivers and the lakes and the streams. Thank you, baby. Recognize us. Okay? This is what we're going to do. Hey, Crystals Immerse. How you doing? Hey, Natural Mermaid. Where you been? Oh, bless your heart. Well, honey, it is plenty of room, and I'm looking forward to communing with you. Yes. Any descendants of Queen Kalifia in the building right now? Press 1. Okay, Natural Mermaid. You can go to my website and actually book if you like to, because what we have is we have 2 options. We got several options. Some people are gonna just stay in a hotel, okay? But the people who want to stay in the house, the rooms are limited. I think we got like what it looks like, maybe 2 beds left. But they do have hotels, so it's not like, it's a wrap. I missed out, but people can pay half now. You can pay half now. Because we're going to accommodate, you all, and we're going to have events and stuff like that. So when you come back, you won't have to be trying to go to restaurants, unless you want to go to restaurants, because we have somebody that's going to cook. We're going to have a menu, and you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. But it's up to you if you rather go out and get something. There are restaurants in the area, but I'd rather eat the food in the temple if I were you all. It's very spacious, big old temple. You know what I'm saying? Like bread and breakfast style. You know what I'm saying? Airbnb. It's plenty of room in the temple. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have outdoor celebration. We're gonna dedicate the temple, and we're gonna honor and worship the ancestors. A lot of people have a problem with the word worship the ancestors, but we're going to actually have a visual for our ancestors, okay? So you know that your ancestors are going to be coming with you. For those who can't come, we'll be live streaming, okay? The best we can, because I'm not too familiar about that. It'd be good if I can get a photographer or something out there, but this is like last minute, last notice situation, you know, but this is sort of like the grand opening of the temple. Please, you all, even if you can't come between now and then, because I have my white candles going right now, light your white candles for your ancestors. Let them know that you are aware that their presence is all surrounding you. Your loving ancestors, your loving ones, okay? And your warriors ancestors. Let them know. Your galactics, you know what I'm saying? And those who walk the planet, let them know that you understand that they are with you. You understand what I'm saying? Communicate with them, because we're going into a very dark period. We're going to a dark period. We're going to a place we're not familiar with. You understand? And so and it was so crazy. This man said, this man, he has a spirit box, and he talked to some spirits, and them spirits was saying that even over there on that side is things gonna change over there too. So this is not just something that is just on the physical plane. It's gonna happen on the spiritual plane too. It already has happened. You understand? So they're looking for us to help save them. So check this out. It's one of those situations where we need each other. Okay. That's right, Natural Mermaid. We're going back into the dark ages. We're going back to one of those Thunderdome places. You ever seen Thunderdome? With Tina Turner in there. I love me some Tina Turner. Tina, wherever you at, girl. Hello, how are you? And I guess you're well. Because I heard you had some health problems with blood pressure, and then you had to have a kidney transplant and everything. And I guess you're doing well. You are one beautiful woman. Beautiful soul, beautiful soul, beautiful soul. But anyways, that woman that played Thunderdome, did y'all see that world? This is what this is going to look like, because they have pillaged the land. You saw how it's just nothing but just dust everywhere, look like some desert or something like that. This is what these actual devils are planning on doing to our beautiful planet. Our planet that lives. They want to destroy it, but the planet will destroy them first. So get ready, okay? It's a genocide going on, and they got the assistance of the sun. And another thing I noticed, Mr. Willard was saying, he said, look like the sky's falling. I said, it really does, because if you look in the night skies, stars are coming closer to the earth. The moon closer, the sun closer. We have two new, those are not stars, they look like planets. One of them is red. It looks like the red Kachina. And some people say it's Nibiru, some say it's Planet X. Mr. Williams say, what is this red planet? Some people say it's Mars. You know, people got a host of ideas of what it is, but something is definitely coming. Something is already here, and something is coming to bring some justice. So if you are one of the ones that's pillaging the land, I suggest that you go somewhere and sit down, because the planet already said it wants you to come to the interior of the earth so it can fill the chambers with carbon monoxide. Okay? So if you're not planning on making it right, you need to get these reparations together, okay? And I can see where they're going to be trying to say we're going to give some reparations out to try to fix the shit. Because, you know, we went to all kind of scientists. They couldn't work nothing out, so you had to finally come to the oracles and the sages. And the oracles and the sages said, get your wallets out. They thought $1,200 was going to fix something, but it did not, okay? They want the land back. That's what they want. They want the land back. Not even your $1,200 check that you keep promising as a distraction to keep folks' mind off all the stuff you got going on as you integrate your 5G networks and stuff like that. That's not going to help because she's going to burn all of that down too. So save your money and put the reparations out. Where is this 40 acres and a mule? These people died. My ancestors died and their ancestors died waiting on where is it? Give us our land. Yeah, they was talking about something about these black folks had bought 97 acres in Georgia. Congratulations to start their own civilization. That's civilization. But let me tell you something, because I'm thinking about doing the same for my people, my witches here. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of that land too, and I know how they got it. They went and got them loans and stuff. Them SBA loans got probably 150,000. Let me tell you something. What they did is they got together in unity. If I could get 10 people who are business related that got the same ideas that I have, and we all get a business loan from the SBA, and I know they probably listening now, some government sources, and saying, oh, that's how the hell they got it. We're going to do something about this. And 10 of us get that $150,000. We all got $1 million. Let's go and buy some motherfucking land. Okay? We start our own village like they did over there at the Black Wall Street, and how they did. The people whose city and town is below Lake Lanier, and the folks in Orville, Alabama, and Cahaba, and all of that. Now it's an abandoned town. It's a lot of this went on all over the U.S. and everything. Y'all better have a great military. Don't get land without military. And you got to be in a position so when they come in hailstorms over your village, they come through with their tornadoes because they make weather. They come up through there with their tropical storms. You got to be in their floods and windstorms. You got to be in a position to be able to deal with this. They know how to send locusts, squirrels, okay, flying roaches, pestilence, biological warfare. It's hard to outwit them. They bombed Black Wall Street, okay? Now, you know the U.S. military has something to do with that. Helicopters, throwing down bombs. Those were not just regular individuals that did that. The government did it. Malachi York, look him up. I don't care what y'all say Malachi York did. I don't care. Why? Because men of all races do that shit all day long, okay? I don't want to hear that shit. Malachi York is not in there for what he did, how he raped and molested and did this like they call Bill Cosby. Every time you turn around, you always seeing one of ours raping and doing this and doing all that, R. Kelly's and all that. But men of all races do that. They even sleep with children, like Grandma said. Okay? But for some reason, our men are the only ones that go to jail and the prison for it. Okay? So I know off the bat, it ain't got nothing to do with what they violated, molested. You understand? It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's got something to do with something else. Because if it had something to do with that, then they would put their own in jail for that too. Y'all hear? Y'all following me? Are you following me? Okay? They went and plowed that man's stuff down. Anytime somebody black goes somewhere and start their own little place, you understand? Just say we want to get away from the shit and get off the grid. They go over there and do all that shit to them. They go and bomb shit up, flood it out, hailstorm it, windstorm it. That's all they do. So I wish y'all luck, baby. And I appreciate your vision, and it tells me something. That for a long time, black people hadn't been able to get along with each other and stuff like that because they have been dealing with psychological warfare. The only race on the planet that have had to deal with so much psychological warfare. You hear me? That something is changing for us. Something is changing for us in the better. And if you are another race and you see this as being racist, or you see this as being, you know what I'm saying? Then let me tell you something. You see this as racism. Let me tell you something. You are the very one that is responsible. You may as well take a seat over there with those people who don't want to see black people with their own things. I think black people need to start their own civilization and do something. You understand? We're not looking. We got to stop looking for somebody else to save us and save ourselves. It's no one else's responsibility but our own. Okay? So now I'm telling you something, U.S. government. If you can make accommodation for the Amish and you don't flood their shit out, you don't send locusts and shit to theirs. Reparations says that all in the name of justice. You understand? You should do the same for this new black civilization because I already know what you did to Oyotanji village. Okay? Oyotanji village has suffered all of this because every time I turn around, every time we turn around, you understand? You're sending tropical storms over there to Oyotanji. Every time black people get something going, you even did it to the Walker sisters, them Caucasian women. Every time somebody got something off the grid, you want to buy it. And if they don't sell it to you, what do? You go and take it anyways. And if you can't take it, you go head on and you destroy it. Hell, Death Valley ain't hot for no reason, okay? Your asses was over there in Death Valley. It had to get so hot to burn your asses up, get you out from over there. And goddamn it, the whole Southern California plain gonna turn into Death Valley if you do not give Queen Kalifia her justice. Give her children back the land. Or would be more sorrows to sweep the United Snakes of America, okay? Okay, it's nice, y'all. I got to go because I got some packages and stuff that has to be put out. Okay, we have an offspring here. Tiny Bubbles, pressed 1. Hello, Shamanic Witch. How are you doing? Shamanic Witch, are you a descendant also of Queen Kalifia? Hey, Nisha. Hey, Sean. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Thank you for moderating. Hey, Sonya Soto, thanks for alerting me that Chris is in the building. Our moderator is in the house. He said, hit the thumbs up. Y'all, please hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. And please subscribe if you like the channel. I am doing fine, Sonya. I am doing fine. You know, I am just so excited for Queen Kalifia. Uh-oh, she was said escape from New York. Uh-oh. So we already know that if you leaving California, do not go to New York. Okay, Natural Mermaid said, I have family in California. They said the sky is smoked out. The sun is red, and it's the hottest they've ever felt. But if they want to stay on over there, they want to be the sacrifice, baby. You need to talk to your family and everything. They must want to be the sacrifice because even if you don't burn, the soot can cause your lungs problems in the long run. You're not breathing proper oxygen, and it can cause problems with your red blood cells. It's going to be some folks with shorter breath. It's going to be some old new illness popping up. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to let y'all go on. Crystals on Mercy says, I swear I'm not trolling. What do y'all think about shoplifting from these corporations? I feel like if you're doing it a lack of mindset, it could be detrimental to you, but they're hoarding wealth. Oh, child, that's the last. Somebody told me that's the last of the little stock that they have. China's not going to keep on shipping all of this stuff over here. That's why I said that I want to talk to you all about the mission statement of the temple and everything. You know, not only to worship the ancestors and stuff, but at the same time, too, men and women, us coming back together, you understand, getting those craft and skills that we once had, that we still had, that we used, the skills we used to pay the bills long before all of this colonization and everything that came about. You had tailors that made clothes. You had shoemakers that made shoes. All of these things the temple is, the mission is to bring that stuff back about. All those people who had gifts and stuff like that to heal, because there wasn't no hospitals, to actually birth babies and all that stuff like that, you know, all of that. You know, when I said birth babies, I'm saying help bring life into the world. This is what the temple is doing. It's going back to the primitive skills we once had, okay? This is what we're going to be doing. The channel, there is a channel for Temples of the Crossroad. Okay, there's a channel. We're gonna be putting content on that channel pretty soon because that's where we'll be streaming classes from. We'll stream classes, teaching you all how to sew, basic stitches, sewing machines, quilting, all of this stuff. This is what we're doing right now, so we don't have time to waste. This is a time that where we got to teach not only each other but start teaching these offsprings. You got your children at home, most of you all. Only thing you need to be teaching them is how to read, how to write. They don't need the traditional school system things. That's not important no more. It's not going to be no more universities and all of that for your children to go to. The only university you need to teach them is the universal survival. That's what they need. Okay, that's the let me say this again. The university of survival. Okay, the only thing they need to know how to do is count their motherfucking money. Read and English and Spanish, and be able to verbally understand. Okay, English and Spanish. Nothing else is important outside of finding out what their gifts are supernaturally, physically, and determining what skills they need to know so that they can have some way to barter and trade as they grow older. I've been teaching y'all this the longest. I've been saying way before this COVID-19, y'all, the only thing is important is being able to drop a seed in the ground or in a greenhouse and grow food. I don't think nobody remember me saying that. How to find water to drink. How to divine for water. That's all that's important. And being one with getting the respect of nature. When nature respects you, you gonna survive. When the trees favor you, the elements favor you, the streams, ponds, rivers, and lakes favor you. You understand? You gonna survive. So get familiar with nature. Okay? It ain't got to get familiar with you because it already know who you are. That's what's important. Get familiar with your ancestors. Nothing else important. Trigonometry and all that other bullshit, physics and shit, man, that shit, science, fuck all of that. It's gonna be useless where we going. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay now. Hope I got it. Hey, Brown Sugar, how you doing? Hey, Adewar. Hey, Undead Goddess, where you been? Hey, Empress of the Trinity. Hey, Pink Chocati. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Hey, Chastain Stone. Hey, Honey Brown. Okay, Honey Brown, it sounds like you are a descendant of Queen Kalifia. She said, hello, Mama from Southern California. We had 113 weather over the weekend. I don't even know what that feels like, y'all. Woo, woo. Good God Almighty. My, my, my. What's up, Salt and Pepper? Hey, Joey Lewis. Hey, Erica Bianca, how you? Mm-mm. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? Okay, and thank you for moderating. I'm scanning, and I'm gonna get up there to you. I'm trying to read because I was just talking, looking off and stuff. So I'm looking in the chat now. Hey, Sheba Baby says, I'm in Northern California, and baby, yellow skies, earthquake coming. Yes, I can feel it. Y'all should be really excited. But get out in time now. Don't just be hanging around that place. That's why I said I want you to light a white candle. And all of you all descendants of the Black California, what they call them, the Black California Indians. The Black California Kalifians, and all of you descendants of Queen Kalifia, light a vigil for. Ooh, I feel it. 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 A surge just came all up in my chest, all around my arms of just joy and happiness for her justice. It's something about Queen Kalifia that's been on my heart so heavy. You understand? I just had that moment. Jesus. For her. Just like she just filling me up with this energy. She's going to be coming through to her descendants there in California too. Those California blacks, I think that's what they call them. Light candles for them, y'all. We can do that over here too, but light candles for them. Y'all light candles. Those are your ancestors. The thinnest veil is now. So they're going to be doing a lot of activity now, honey. They ready. They fighting, man. Y'all warriors are there. You should be elated. The more you see the smoke up there, and then all of them folks who done stole y'all labor finna lose all of that stuff. You can't feel bad for them. Yeah, I used to say it's sad, but it's not sad. It's not sad. I hate to say it. Y'all need to shout victory. Scream and shout Queen Kalifia.
What?
Mr. Whip thinks something wrong. Queen Kalifia. Say Queen Kalifia real loud. Queen Kalifia.
What?
Say Queen Kalifia.
What's that?
Say it, Queen Kalifia. Y'all type her name in, Queen Kalifia. Queen Kalifia. Say it for me, Mr. Willie.
Queen Kalifia.
You gotta shout Queen Kalifia. Say it loud for her.
Queen Kalifia.
She's back. Say it loud.
Who's that?
Queen Kalifia. She was a
who
queen. She was the queen of California. I didn't tell them what it was called before they stole it. Can you say Queen Kalifia?
Queen Kalifia. I don't even know who I'm talking about.
I'm out of breath over here. Oh, Jackie. Hey, girl. Thank you. Jackie, our moderator. How you doing? Thank you for moderating. She says Queen Kalifia. Y'all shout Queen Kalifia. She deserves justice. Chastain says LOL. Queen Kalifia. Yes, thank you for the fire, y'all. Thank you for the fire. Things just gonna spontaneously ignite in the United States, man. Spontaneously. Undead God said, I'm by the Lake Elsinore, which is close to Temecula. Southern California has been burning because of the railroad they plan on putting in. Well, now Queen Kalifia ain't finna stop all that bullshit. She gonna purge that whole motherfucking place. Too bad, man, because I can't stand to see. I don't want to see a human on fire, and I don't want to see a vegetation on fire. I don't want to see people's homes on fire, but I cannot stand to see a tree on fire. It breaks my heart. You know, Willie be trying to show me trees on fire. I cannot look at that. I just can't stand to see that at all. To see it just burning in the inside like that. Oh, Lord. Then he got nerves to show me a picture of a tree holding its ground as this hurricane wind come in and it finally breaks. I'm like, why don't you show me nothing like that? No violence on no tree. That's just like, to me, showing me violence on animals and violence on people. Don't show me nothing like that. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and go look like I got to everybody. Nisha says, that's right, I'm currently completing my clinical herbalist program to help out in healing us without the medication. Thank you. And your work is not in vain. But if you're going to school saying, well, I'm going to school so I can be a computer engineer and tech and all of that stuff like that, you might want to reconsider what you're doing. Because it's all about, with the age we in right now, it's all about healing, honey. Healing ourselves, healing the animals, healing the land, healing. It's about healing now. That's the great awakening, you know what I'm saying? Love and healing and all that. But right now it's about destruction. Because you got to destroy every motherfucking thing to just start off with a new slate. Fire is one of the greatest purge. Fire is one. We always talk about, oh, we're going to take me what is that? What we say, we're going to go and take us a cleansing bath. and the tub and all that. Honey. You smoke yourself smudging, and that's the most powerful of it all. Smoke smudging runs off bad spirits, all of that. You understand what I'm saying? So we going through this great purge. You know, we can flood all day long, but sometimes the earth just sets shit on fire. It'll use us as a catalyst to get it started. Okay, go over there and just set a fire over there for me. It can actually possess you to do some shit like that. So people may just be in there just sitting around them fires for Queen Kalifia. You understand? And it may be some people who wouldn't necessarily do that if they were in their right mind. But a lot of those folks over there may be mounted by Queen Kalifia, mounted by the spirit. You mounted by a spirit, you're going to do what they tell you to do, whether you want to or not. Okay, Natural Mermaid said, I love the water and the smoke. Okay. Oh, Shamanic Witch says the elite in California are losing. Hey, Beth, how you doing? Love you too. Hey, Angela White. She says Queen Kalifia. Why can't we get justice? Okay, everybody in the chat says Queen Kalifia. Hey, hippie, how you doing? Cheryl Jackson says Queen Kalifia. No Sheeple says Queen Kalifia. Chastain Stone says Queen Kalifia. Sheba Baby says Queen Kalifia. Natural Mermaid says Queen Kalifia. Jackie says Queen Kalifia. Shamanic Witch says Queen Kalifia. Okay, so we're doing it for the Queen. Natural Mermaid says it was 121 in California. Do y'all know Death Valley got up to 130 motherfucking degrees? You are not going to tell me Queen Kalifia ain't had nothing to do with that. She going to set the whole motherfucking state up there to 150 degrees if they don't give some reparation and go ahead on and cut some checks to those descendants of Queen Kalifia. They better work some shit out fast. And they know it. They looking at these melanoids and indigenous saying, God damn, these motherfuckers fighting us spiritually. We can't fight this spiritual war. Our technology can't do nothing with that. What we gonna do with them? I guess we gonna have to work something out with them because we ain't as powerful as them. Melanoids lighting candles. Y'all in trouble. At one time, melanoids was scatter candles for a period of time. But they going back. Anytime a melanoid light a candle, or you might not be a melanoid. You may just be, like I'm saying, one of those people who are connected, very grounded. You be any color and be grounded with earth now, okay? Because we all here and we all are the children of the earth, okay? But not all of us are children of the sun. Ain't got nothing to do with race. You know whether you like that sun or not. You know that's where you get your downloads. You know it's responsible for evolution. You know it's responsible for change. You know what daddy does. Okay? And if you're anti that, and you duck and dodge that, then get ready. Because I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the ones who know that they are children of the earth. The indigenous children of the earth. You understand? You should be excited. Okay, y'all, let me go. I got too excited. Shamani Wish said you got a handful of hoodoo practices in Southern California. Yeah, that's because that's part of all of the indigenous people. Hoodoo is a part of all the indigenous people, as well as those people, you know what I'm saying, that may not be melanoids. They also have magical practices or whatever. We've come together in America to put it all together and call it hoodoo. Hello? But people have forgotten that melanoids can light a candle. And when they light a candle, man, some on fire. Because for a long time, they had handed them the Bible and told them, don't do this, don't do that. Believe in this Jesus, this white Jesus with blue eyes, which is false. But now they waking up and they saying, if it don't look like me, it ain't real. Not for me, it ain't. You understand? You ain't gonna get no Mexican and stuff to practice that white Jesus theory thing. Only black people do that. You ain't gonna get no Indian and all them other folks, no Asian that kneel down. They when they kneel down to their God, they kneel down to something look like them. Am I right? Am I right? Am I fair? Am I fair to all races? Am I fair? If you say you're not fair, it's because you are speaking for your ancestors that have pillaged this land. You understand? And colonized. You're speaking for them. So let's be fair now. Hello? And then they want to call black people animals. These people and these places and stuff want to call us animals. You know what? I'd rather be an animal than to be someone that is like a devil, that is anti-nature, that is anti-human. Okay? I would rather be an animal. Because animals have a higher frequency than humans because they respect nature. It's when humans are introduced to the planet. If anything, if any kind of insect or animal gets out of hand, like, them going into these labs and stuff like that, creating these laboratory locusts to go in and eat people crops up and shit, engineering insects and animals to do their bidding. You understand what I'm saying? Is a human responsible for that? But naturally, animals have a balance with the ecosystem until humans introduce things into the population that does not belong, not things, but animals and insects. You know what I'm saying? Those critters or beings or what have you. So like I say, you understand what I'm saying? I would rather, you understand what I'm saying, be related to the animals of anything than something like that will come in and do evil things to the planet like that. Okay? Okay? Because my son was saying, Mama, they see us as animals. Okay, well, I'll take that. Because I don't mind, you understand, being in sync with nature. Hello? I don't mind abiding with nature. Because I know nature is my mother. And it's my home. It's my God. And I know my frequencies. The only way to raise your frequency is to be one with nature. And it's important that you raise your frequency. You understand? Because there is a place beyond this place that we all shall go. Have you been obedient to yourself, to nature? And that would determine where you're going from there. Are you gonna stay grounded in the earth, the destruction of the earth? Because this place is going to turn into hell. So if you don't raise your frequencies, you're going to hell. You raise your frequency, you go to the new earth. The new earth, which the Christians call heaven. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, the change is not only happening here on the physical planet, it is happening over there too. Okay? We're actually creating a new earth, the crystal earth. Are you going? Are you going to stay here? Well, if you're going to stay here, just keep on, just working with your destroyers to pillage the land and continue to do what you do so you can live in the hell that you're going to create beyond this place. Okay? Hey, Vrina. How you doing? Hey, Divine Symmetry. And I am out. Hey, Oni Cole. How you doing? I'm out. Hey, Cheryl Jackson. Look like I got to everybody. And that's it. See y'all a little later on now, okay? I'm out.